problem. I don't get disturbed when even if you're snoring. Only you'll get caught that you have a sleep apnea. All right. Friends, I know my friends complain my walls of my house are only filled with all the awards that I keep on getting, and now I stopped going for these awards, and they've started sending it on by press. Okay. Okay. This is a talk. It's a workshop I do almost for 3 hours. It's a full-fledged workshop. Okay. So I'm going to use the same slide. So in the next 10-15 minutes, I'll just use what is required. Okay. Your purpose today is definitely how to live without a disease. Okay. And if at all you get a disease, how do I easily going to conquer that disease? WHO definition of health. When was this given? 1948. Before that, for us, this health was an absence of a disease. It is here in 1948 they gave us this definition. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely an absence of a disease or infirmity. We all know about this. Today, our science has gone through revolution. Quantum physics has told us that we are just pieces of energy. The solid body that we see, that our eyes interpret, is just what our eyes interpret. It is not what we are. If you look at each cell of yours, and if you start knowing at atoms, and today subatomic particles, and even down there to the level for you today we used to call about physics, chemistry, and biology. When it comes to your quantum physics today, we know it has nothing called physics, we call it quantum science. The physics, chemistry, biology is all same. You look at that final level, which is your energy. And your whole universe is one energy, and we are just a part of that energy. We are just a part of that energy called God. So all of you are a part of what we call it a God, the universal energy. Okay. So definitely if you look at that definition, it does not fit into what we know about health today. So I've devised a new definition for us. No one dared to create any definition in between. This is what I have created. Health is not just an absence of a disease or infirmity. It's a well-being of every function of your body. Maybe physical, physiological, psychological, social, as well as economical. If I can't earn what I need to do for myself, I cannot be healthy. It's a balance of you as a bunch of all these functions vis-a-vis the universe. It is a smooth play of your energy with the energy of the universe. And once, this is my definition, and once you create this balance with your universe, your spirit, your energy will start vibrating in tune with that of the energies. Obviously, your body will be full of pleasure and the joy, the ultimate joy. And pleasure and joy is equal to health for me. This, my friends, to me is a healthy body, and all of us can achieve it. You have seen every cell in your body keeps on turning. To a few hours, to a few days, to even up to neurons are supposed to be staying 100 years. Still, we don't believe it. It may be even beyond 100 years. So that is where I have that study still goes on. Mind you, whatever I'm talking is a science. You are exactly what you eat. So So every time you take something and put it in your mouth, please think twice. How, what, how much to eat? Is it worth putting this into my stomach? Okay? You are made up of 50 trillion cells. Each cell of yours is a machine. You look at all the functions your body performs, all your cells will perform all those functions, and they will have all those systems intact. So, it is a machine. And every machine, once you buy a machine, you need a maintenance for that machine. And each cell of yours need maintenance, and that is your exercise. I said each cell of your needs maintenance, and that is exercise. Exercise is not just going to the gym or just going to play a football match or just running or just having a thoda tehalna idhar udhar. This is just not exercise. When I mean exercise, it's what the maintenance each cell of yours need. A neuronal cell needs different maintenance. My muscle cell needs different maintenance. And we need to understand and use this. And finally, you are exactly what you think. Your mind is the government of your body. And I don't think we are going to select any wrong government. Let's teach this government how to train the body properly. And then that mind, that government will maintain your body the way you want. It's not difficult, the way we understand it. Okay? Friends, I talk a lot about what my story is when I give a long lecture, but let me tell you, anything that I talk, I practice it on me first. If I tell people to eat less, I see how I've mastered how much to eat. Okay. If you look at my story, I was born with 2 defective valves, AR, MR, and I was supposed to be dead by the time I was 30 years. And I developed my child as a kwashiorkor child because of our poverty factors and all those sort of things. And you see hardly kwashiorkor children, hardly 10% of them really survive. Those who survive also develop brain damage. So I've gone through those phases. I was failed medically. I was top in the list, and I was failed medically on medical grounds. It took me 6 months to Patao, my professor of medicine, to make me fit. I had to prove in front of him that I am fit. I am able to do it. And in the final year, there are 3 gold medals, medicine, gynec, surgery. I hold all 3 gold medals for that year. And then I chose medicine because I said this is the most challenging subject. I said gynecology, you look at one hole and that's your specialty. I said surgery, if you don't understand, you open and see. That was in 75, that was the situation. I said, medicine is something which will make me challenge. Without seeing you anything, I need to treat you. So that is the only reason why I chose medicine during that time. And it went on, and today I'm here. 29 March is my 70th birthday. And I start my day at 6 o'clock and I continue. And all of us can do that. So friends, this is what each one of you can develop as your story. We all have shortcomings. No shortcomings can stop you from achieving what you want in your disease. Okay? You know your mind. How does the mind? Let's go straight to the mind. How does the mind works? You have thoughts. The thoughts gets converted into chemistry. They flow along your neuroendocrine vascular systems. They go to their places. They have their action and they have their effect. This is one way the system works. There is another way system works. We are a broadcasting station. From here, I send my waves. Where? How much? I think if I start talking, it's so lovely to understand the way where you send your brain waves. You can see them. You can see them as an aura around you. And you can analyze this aura, learn to analyze this aura. Learn to analyze various colors into this aura. If your body is highly inflamed, you will have reddish type of aura. Okay? If your body is depressed, you will have indigo and violet types of predominant aura. Your aura should be more into that yellow-green stage. Then you know you are facing a stable person. Only thing is you have to develop a habit to learn this aura. It's very easy. Okay, if at all somebody wants, I can later on teach you how to look at your aura, and then subsequently you can develop it and understand the color of the aura. You'll be shocked to see if I get a right-handed paralytic man, I may have a blank aura on the other side. It's so important, so good, just for you to learn to study and utilize it in your case. Okay. Now, this is the only slide I'll spend a little time with for you to make you understand your mind. You have studied this mind thoroughly well today. You have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is just 5 to 6% of your mind, and it can have 40 bits, it can learn or it can analyze 40 bits of information per second. It's active when you are awake, and it can be easily altered. I can give you a training and I can alter your conscious mind. It can be developed with environmental learning. Basically it's a wishes and your desires. It has very imperfect memory, and it sleeps when you sleep. Well, let us come to your subconscious mind. It is 95% of your mind is a subconscious mind. It is 40 million bits. It can analyze 40 million bits of information per second. Now here conscious mind can analyze 40. Let me tell you, your brain is a pure computer with a hardware and a software inside. Okay? This can analyze 40 bits of information per second, while your subconscious mind can analyze 40 million bits of information per second. And let me tell you, a child which is born before the age of 7 years has got the 40 million times ability to learn compared to us, we as adults. Now, subconscious mind is active all the time, whether you are sleeping or whether you are awake, and it's a fixed tape recorder. That is the problem. It is developed from the last trimester of pregnancy till the age of 7 years. All your habits is a part of your subconscious mind. All your fears, beliefs, desires are a part of your subconscious mind, and it has a perfect memory. Once it is developed, it is running behind all the time. We are running on our subconscious mind all the time, and it never falls asleep. So once you have understood this, that is enough. You will be able to learn, you will be able to develop yourself continuously. Understand your mind, and then mind will understand you. Change if you need. Now, if you need to, now all of us have a subconscious case. Your recorder already recorded and it's working. All of us. If you need to change, okay, you need to change the subconscious mind. Is it possible? All this time we thought it was never possible, but now we have some ways where you can change your subconscious mind. Conscious mind is a creative mind. Subconscious mind is a habit mind. Okay. How do I master myself? Do you want to change? You will have to, you can't change the hardware. You will have to change the software, and it is possible to change the software. One process is a hypnotherapy, Hypnotherapist can put you into theta stage and change your mind. But if I go to a hypnotherapist, I won't know what he may change me into. So that is not possible. Deep meditation, you go into Himalayas, sit for 10, 15 years and come out with a changed subconscious mind. Okay? But now scientists have shown us 3 simple techniques. One is visualizations or your affirmations. You've seen how affirmation helps you. The belief and repetition. A combination of all these 3, you can sit down and change yourself, and that is exactly what I managed to do to my life. That's exactly how I managed to come out of that COVID state. When I was with 75 SpO2, with 80, with 20 liters of oxygen going inside. And at that stage, I stopped the medication that I was given, all that WHO huge criteria, so many injections every 6 hours, so many tablets. I just made them stop it, just took vitamin C and changed myself. Then I said, I am going to be all right. And I took myself at that, and within 24 hours, my SpO2, which was 57, you can imagine what is my state. Fingers were blue. At that time, that was the early stage of COVID. My family could not see me. Nobody could see me. Only they could see me on the messages. And every message was, I'm fine. Okay. So at that time, I have changed myself. Okay? And it is possible for all of us to change ourselves from any situation that we have and that we need. And I do it regularly into my clinics. I'm a full-fledged physician, seeing critical patients. I'm a full-fledged non-interventional cardiologist, and my patients who were dying 10, 20 years back are still doing great works with me, including one of my